Good morning towards the east, the west, the north, and the south. Northeast, west, south. Bring me the NEWS. How is everybody today? Good evening. If it is the evening, irrelevant to the fact, whatever time you come up to watch this video, it is the time that it is. This is a water purifier, right? This is what I get from my sink water. Okay, if you think your sink water is good, this is the dissolved minerals on it. How good is it? I have to put it under vinegar and boiling water for hours to get rid of this. Okay, it sticks in there, it sticks inside of you. Okay, it stops things from working. It'll stop if you have a humidifier and it's based on water and heat. It'll stop that heater from actually working properly. Everybody's going to throw it out. What I'd like to talk about right now for about 60 seconds is this blank piece of paper that once I take down the dosage of light, you will see that it's Lady Gaga. 7171, 88 Herbert Hoover, 1771, 17 the letter Q for the Queen, 12, 1, 425, 42 to 16. Over here, the short count, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 15 is the short count. 42 and 15 is 57, the number to the moon. I was using 16 as the Gaga part. So the short and long count creates this, okay? At number 57, number to the moon, the Gaga gets 16, and 7 and 1 is 8 and 8, which is 16, and 8 and 8 is again 16, 16. Okay, so we have 57 for the short count in Gaga. We have 0, 27, the number to the sun. So we'd have 27 and 6, 27, 66, 27 and 13, 46 would be the final number. Zion, Israel. Lady Gaga. Stephanie, Joanne, Angelina, Germania. Germination, germination of. This lady who sang went from all sexy clothes to now set up as if life was over. She looks like she's in her 50s right now, and she's trying to be very stern with everything. It's like everybody's going back to school, so we're going back to school, and she was very stern up there singing, like there's going to be new order coming in. 4 times 2 is 86. 1 times 6, 7 is 76. This is the odds of these two numbers. This is the gateway. 4 to the coming of the sun. 27, 5 and 4, coming of the sun hole. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is 5 and 4. 5, 4, and 4, 3. DC, running of the mule, the DC mule. The VLC, the machine. The VLC is the machine. Alien commercials, the fame and the birth of the art pop star. The number inside of here comes 58 and 26 equaling to 84, which Pluto is the half-life. 8 and 4 is 2 to 1 odds on the half-life. We have 2 to 1 because once you get a half-life, 1 life and a half-life, because not that it's really a half-life, but it's the life and then the other life that's half of this one and your own life, because they put an interjection into your life. They put something into me, the cell. Here's the cell. Here's the cell, right? Let's put the cell over here. They interfere with my coming in cell through here and then into me. So they put another half-life into here. So I'm getting, they douse this with what is reality is whole, and they add in the half-life. It's like me putting a little sugar into the water. It's now I have all the water, but now I got sugar in the water, so it brings it to a half-life. Where else should I go with this right now? We did the Lady Gaga part, right? G and A, G and A. This is also like a piano term, because in the piano, 8 in Gematria is the maximum you can go. 1, 6 and 7 is the highest 13. 1 and 2 is the lowest. 1 and 7 is heads and tail. 8 brings together heads and tail. 7 and 6 brings together the rest, right? When we're talking, when I say 5775, this is 101, 5775. Why is it 5775? Because you go from 7 and 5. Okay, listen to this carefully. I'm going to try to explain this. If you go to the left of the 7, you get 6. If you go to the right of the 7, you get 8. That is what 5 and 7 is all about. 5 and 7. If you go to the left of 7, you get the 8. To the right, you get 6. If you go to the left of the 5, you get 6. 5, 7, 7, 5 is 86. They're in between each other. Move to the left, you get 86. Move to the right, you get 46, right? Because 5 plus 1 is 6. 5 minus 1 is 4. So you now get 6 and 4. 6 and 4 is the bringing of Mars and Saturn. 6 and 8 is the coming of Neptune and Saturn. 8 is south. 4 is east in the numerological patterns. What does that mean? Bring me something that you're going to show me something, and I'll show you how the numbers work together. And there's so many ways that everything's going to end up to just look gray at the end. But piecing and pulling pieces together, we will see that building. And you'll say, stop right there. Don't build anymore, because if you build anymore, all the pipes come together. We don't want to bring it. The Illuminati and the occult, MCD or ACDC, the power of one. So now that we have Lady Gaga, I'm going to bring into that piano thing I was talking about in my next video, inside my next video, what GA. So if you're saying game or game got me, Lady got me, Lady got me, Lady game. If you turn game upside down, we get Ouija. Right? We are the game pieces. Anyways, it's a mishmash video. I'm going to show you another video that maybe will bring a little bit more light onto this. Although this is more like waking up stuff. We're just looking to wake up. Put on the radio. Maybe just watch my mouth move if you can't understand. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't expect anybody really to understand me 6 or 10 years ago when I began, and I'm not expecting anybody to really understand me now other than to get on the page, right? We're just getting on the page that everything we've ever learned in school, okay, is good for what we use it for. But for things that we don't use, except for games people play, and the difference of the creation of its reality is what wakes up the mind. Sort of like I mix you up, and then you say, oh yeah, I understand now. But I still don't get them. Thank you for watching.